Buddy? Am I trapped in the void? Yes. Yes, I am. Welcome back to DT3. Last time we lost. We lost super hard. And now I'm back to try again. I wonder what's in my Wonder Ball. I feel like that's a meme. If it's not a meme, it should become one soon. Let's just get right into it. Da, 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 da. Oh boy. Hey, Kozman. Oh, I'm doing great so far. All that practice really is paying off. I don't understand where he's going with this. He's scaring me. Fuck. Double fuck. What? No! Oh god. Oh, I'm doing great. I mean, they've probably been there all along. Welcome back, Skeleton, to me fighting the terror of Sonic CD. Truly the scariest of all life forms. Well, awesome. Alright, I'm sorry for not mentioning this. Cousinor, if you so decide, you can join the conversation. If that's how you feel. Just say yes or no in the chat, and I will try and pay attention to my Discord. Yeah, you bet it did. It's like the commentator's curse, but worse. Okay, he said yes. Give me a moment. Oh, I'm doing great.
Hello.
Do we have a new man here?
We have a new man here.
Welcome. I can't believe you stuck with me for this long. Patently unlovable confirmed. Welcome to the stream, Cousinor. For official real this time.
Oh yeah.
Now it's just a bundle of fun trying to keep actual commentary going on. As you yourself should decide. So, what's your deal? Why should people care about you?
So, I beat this whole game on 2x speed because
That's
I'm a
the
crazy
ticket.
man.
Yeah. Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
He actually he forced the game to play at 60 frames per second, and it just so happened to run at 2x speed. So that's always fun.
Yep. Zephyr actually, included a code in the game, and I saw that, and I was like, I wonder if this is possible.
And you successfully did the entire run, that's right.
Yep. There were some, tight spots here and there.
Things I've learned. Morph Ball is great for dodging things that seem undodgeable, because it cuts your height into a third.
Oh yeah. Morph Ball dodges.
I don't know why I wasn't doing that last stream.
Probably because you were tired.
I mean, maybe. Did I get a heart? I didn't actually notice. I mean, it's going pretty okay so far. I mean, perfect health is something to be proud of, right?
Oh yeah. But the one law of DT3 I've learned is max health can go down to 0 pretty quick.
I don't doubt it. Ah, shit. I finally got hit. I expect this to be the beginning of the end for me. Oh, great. There we go. Great. He can move again just in time to get caught in the force field. Drats.
Also, I found out if you, like, ream this guy with railgun shots, the fire floor will come way too soon and just destroy your face. That's
so is that like a Shroud Lord issue, where if you DPS his third Desperation attack too fast, then you run into all the shit at once?
Something like that. Like, the platforms aren't even risen yet, and then you see the fire floor, and you're like,
yeah,
oh.
that sounds like it. Wait, did I already lose Samus? I already lost Samus. Oh, this is going great.
Uh-oh. Yep, the ranged ones are first to go.
Okay. I have 16 health left, meaning I have 1 hit and change.
Uh-oh.
It'd be nice if I could get more than 1 hit and change. Like that. Alright. 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 This might work out, question mark. No!
I never thought to switch during that laser attack.
You never thought to what?
I never thought to switch characters during that laser to, like, bait it out a bit.
I mean, it's what made sense to me at the time! No! You monster! Jerry Jamison is completely useless now!
Uh-oh.
Come on! Oh, I actually forgot I ran out of dashes. Or rather, he took away dashing.
Oh.
Okay, at least this part is relatively simple. Has he taken away? Can I bait it out? Oh, it got faster and faster. So, I've just lost all my abilities. I can't move anything. And now this guy has imbued himself with the power of horny fire. That's what the H stands for, right?
Totally.
We have no weapons, but how do we do it? This motherfucker is so self-confident, he thinks he's 4 times better than Sephiroth, because he has 4 devil wings, and Sephiroth only has 1. The fucking pansy. Also, we get 10 hearts.
Yes. Thank goodness. Merciful Zephyr there.
This hex eye is 1 hex... No, I refuse. You can't taunt me into that. What? Time to what, Ilvo? A bad joke, that's all you need to know. All it tells me is that touching these will cause instant death. There's a note here in the data. Jeremy, you're going to fail. Hex is still toying with me. Don't rely on anything I've told you in this fight. Hex is able to change what I see. Interesting enough, you can deal damage to these, but you have no weapons. Hex catches on, he'll close up this opportunity. Hex may be able to see what I'm telling you here. Also, I really like this special detail at the end. Hex is still blocking dev commentary.
That is good.
Alright, so, for people who haven't beaten this game, what do you think the solution is? I'm gonna give them about 15 seconds. You know, I know Skeleton knows. But I wonder who else can figure it out. That's the real spicy ticket. Jump into him! We have jump into him for the entire fight! Let's see. Oh, I didn't even notice! Can you see Hex wigging out?
Oh yeah, his hands are like woobity woobity woo.
That's great. So...
I think that...
Bonk.
The best damn franchise.
Oh, it's so good. No one
Yes.
hating. It's just raw truth. That feel when you get bodied by non-edgelords so badly that you don't even have time to react that you fucking lost.
Yes.
It's real good. I'm glad I invited you on, Cousinor. This might be the beginning of a terrible relationship.
I'm glad to be on.
Alright, set the source of self-destruct, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Time for more quote-unquote setup. Can you blow both of them up at the same time? Yes. Can't you destroy them both when we've left the ship? That's the idea. Hadn't thought of it that way until you guys were battling Hex, so we're just gonna escape, and then the escape sequence is gonna go off without us escaping. It's foolproof. There's a problem, though. I don't know how to fix it. Your abilities haven't returned. So, much like the virus, but unlike the way it rolled in Distorted Travesty the First, we don't have any of our abilities anymore. All we can do is run and jump. No dashes, no attacks.
So I guess we're fighting the final boss with only Goomba stomps. Bring it
on.
on.
That's the plan. Keep going, not backing out of this when we're this close to ending it. I very much appreciate your spoiler etiquette, by the way. It means a lot. No abilities has never really stopped us, but Chow is quick to point out that one time it totally stopped us. You missed it, Skeleton.
Oh, no.
You missed the new ending dialogue where Hex yells out that I was going to be the king of this world. Yeah, streamer's curse, right? There's no way Ilvo could be competent at a video game. No way. He only plays baby games like Distorted Travesty 1, 2, and 3.
And Mole Mania.
And Mole Mania. God, Jinbei. Jinbei is the villain for the ages. I want... I know Zephyr isn't making more sprite rip nonsense. I want Jinbei to be represented somehow in his next project. Don't ask how. So yes, Jeremy is busy explaining the difference between having the reactors overload as opposed to having them explode. It's the idea about hitting a bomb with a stick and causing it to quote-unquote diffuse by small detonation as opposed to setting off a chain reaction that will make a big detonation. That's pretty simple enough. Let's go! Also, this is the room. There's nothing else suspicious about this room at all. Fun fact, after I got the second end in this game before Zephyr patched it, I went back to that reactor to see if there was something I could do. Something, anything. So Jeremy's like, about your abilities, they haven't returned. That's crazy shit. The HUD's there and everything.
Yeah,
you can see them. In this area and any area prior to this, your abilities will work. Basically for gameplay reasons and backtracking if you wanted. Fourth wall proceeds to not exist.
Because video games.
So, welcome back, Spacebar.
I love Zephyr's dedication to ensuring 100% completion.
I mean... It's for people like us, right? So,
oh, yeah.
I did mention that last time we beat the last room in this dungeon, but I neglected to mention the fact that this is Warship 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Also, the song is so good. Of all the things he could have picked, he picked a mid-game theme from the shmup Escatos, and it's perfect. It's so good.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Alright, we won't have to go toe-to-toe with him. Maybe let's not cling to the idea that we won't. Alright, Hexed blocks some of my functions to see into this place, like your abilities. A lot of those are still gone. Power through it! Everything here is like 14 base power, so watch yourself. Big damage. War Master Log 001. I hear voices, but where are they coming from? It asks for my assistance. If I refuse, it continues. If I inquire for more, presents an opportunity. However, Escatos. E-S-C-H-A-T-O-S. So the Guardian. 1000 health pointo. So simple attack cycles. First it spins, eye flashes, opens, shoots lasers. This is one of the few original sprites in this game. I'm actually kind of shocked that she made full animation for it and everything. No dev commentary. Thankfully, you can Goomba Stump the Guardians, which... Oh, this was actually a perfect time for me to fuck up miserably, because it allows me to show off that the game over messages have stopped becoming derogatory.
Yes.
By ruining Hex, you've ruined the derogatory game over messages. I just want to see if it actually says... No, it actually doesn't say that they're Mario enemies, but you can jump on them.
I guess it's part of that whole darkness always leaves a way to win clause.
Possibly. Wipe. Like, this entire section gets kind of ridiculous in the best and the worst way.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't wait.
It's come to be known as I want to be the War Master.
Ah, you could do better. Bonk.
Do you play many fan games?
I don't play I Want to Be the Guy games for obvious reasons. I mean, like, it shouldn't come as a surprise I end up finding out about this series via Raokao's gameplay series. And I watched the first and second ones on and off. And I think I watched up to the middle of the RPG gates for the third game before I decided I'm just gonna do this entire game. And by the entire game, I mean the entire series, because I assumed I'd do the Sword Travesty 1, stop for a bit, then go to 2 and 3, and instead I just did all of them in one fell swoop, which might not have been the safest thing for my sanity, but what can you do? Ah!
I also found out about the series from Raokao.
Yes, said, I beat him. It literally didn't take long at all. You should have seen it. Skeleton refused to believe I was good at video games, and I'm like, I'll show you. Alright, there we go. This is absolutely new. This is still old stuff. For me, technically.
Yep.
I did... Yeah, okay. I needed this shot. Ah! I mean, whose fault is that, skeleton? I'm not owned, he said. I was too busy ignoring you. Therefore, I'm the winner. So, everything has 14 base power, and with the armor and things I have on, that reduces it down to about 12? I mean, if I really wanted a couple of extra hits, I'd probably equip the plot armor here. I lose first, making me the victor. Best movie. I don't know why I get so nervous around these conveyor belts.
Conveyor belts are pretty nerve-wracking.
There we go. Yeah, I do need this thing down because I believe that projectile will trigger a switch of some sort. Oh, Zed, you didn't pay attention to the part where Hex removed all our abilities and they never came back.
Yep. Time to beat the rest of the game with Goomba Stomps.
Alright, there we go. Okay, now it's triggering. Ow. The most nervous gameplay on Twitch. I know where the voice is coming from. It's a robot. We call them bots, but they're computer programs. I thought that wasn't possible. Nothing should be able to reach out and influence the world outside. Do I accept its offer? Do I risk becoming the protagonist in a brand new hentai? A bot this powerful and this lucrative could be assets. Also, we got our boy spinning incomplete rings.
Gotta love the Hex Rings.
Is that the unofficial name for them? Hex rings?
Yep.
I mean, we can all take solace in the fact that that Zephyr's too much of a coward to include the Oval of Doom from the first game. Truly the most mind-boggling of obstacles. Ugh. There we go. Okay, so I just need to run under this. Number 3. Says it'll escape from the vault soon. I do wonder why it was placed there at all. Still, it has presented an opportunity to reclaim this land for bouts. Make it a safe haven for us. I can't do it on my own. I need my own Nakama. My edgelord Nakama. Fuck. Note to self, don't neutral jump into those, lightning bolt things. Okay, I'm still alive. Up! I did not expect the conveyor belt to go that fast. I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah, that last one goes real fast. Oh, so close.
I mean, that was what, my first attempt? No, second attempt on this. I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
I'm not doing it that well.
Let me tell you, these rooms were really interesting at 2 times speed.
Oh god. There's a difference between bots surviving and bots having their own racially pure utopia, Skeleton. Please. Please. Okay. Still fucked up there. Okay. You can tell that my Twitch etiquette is non-existent because I insert multiple filler words into my dialogue at every waking moment.
All killer, no filler.
It's a game that has good music. I can't wait to experience my own form of reverse nostalgia. Speaking of which, I ended up being Wild Arms the other day. The first game, right? And I was disappointed to find out that what I thought was... Oh my god, that conveyor belt's ridiculous. You can easily fall off it. That one at the very end that pushes you backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the bot known as Hex has escaped from the vault, as you said. Our plans are moving along perfectly, and this bot has its own agenda to fulfill. However, it is nefarious in nature. Not like me, the racial purist. Do I continue? Let me just save real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy! Ah. Bonkaroo. Did I do it? Not quite. There we go. Oh, this part's the worst for me. I have no idea how you Achilles this room.
Oh yeah, this part.
Oh, I'm glad it starts me off here.
Checkpoints are good.
Unless your name is Wyatt Bryan. Ew. You fool! You can't know where these sprites are from because they're original content! Your instincts have failed you, Skeleton! You can't mock this! Hold on, I did that because I was trying to use my mouse to scan them. Proof, boy! This sprite was made by a turnip named Reina. AKA Tabby. my god. This thing's the... He actually got someone to make sprites for him. You'll never recover from this humiliating defeat. Which sprites are from Oliver and Company for Sega CD? I mean, I would assume they're the same sprites where, what's it called? All 12 of those Billy Joel songs play. Do you know about that, by the way, Cousin? The box for Oliver and Company for the Sega CD has a disclaimer on it because it says it features 12 Billy Joel songs, and it says, due to a defect, all 12 Billy Joel songs play simultaneously. This cannot be fixed. No refunds. What? I mean, have you ever seen a stronger sales pitch?
Nope. That sounds like the premise of a YouTube video.
There we go. Oh my god. Ah. Damn it. 13. I would expect those lasers to do elemental damage, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, you can skip that last one. Noted. Oh, it's still shooting shit at me! Zephyr! Okay. So, those are gonna close in, and then they're gonna go back out. And I can do this. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Blah. Why are you dual-wielding pixie sticks? Like, I know I was there when you literally bought over 15 from Dave & Buster's on Friday, but God bless, man. Why? I got my cut for helping you game the system. But I reserve the right to still ask questions like why and how. Shit. Okay, I'm getting really, like, incredibly bodied by this series of events.
Yeah, this room gets pretty tough.
Alright, at 1541. Crap. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh! There is a pattern you can do. 1, 2, 3 high jump, 1, 2, 3 high jump. Is that the secret?
You found the speed strat. Nice. That was like my nightmare strat for this room.
I mean, I still have to actually hit them. I also have to get enough momentum in order to actually peg them. I'm not quite perfect at it, but I understand what I have to do now.
That would be an interesting series, playing like every game DT's ever referenced.
I mean, I already did Demon's Crest. Ah, too far back. Not quite, not quite. I seem to stumble when I get to the second set of 3.
Yeah, it gets a little trickier there.
There we go. Lasers, lasers. Ooh, bad plays overall. I mean, that was probably my least damaged run through so far on that segment, so hope still reigns supreme. I mean, not if I continue to fuck up.
Hope rides alone.
Hey, you know what's a good video game? Advance Wars Days of Ruin.
Oh yeah. That was
Remember
cool.
Advance Wars?
Yeah, whatever happened to that
Average
series?
Farms remembers. Why is everyone talking about Oliver and Company? We mentioned it for a meme joke. And then suddenly people are like, well, gotta start giving so much talk about Oliver and Company. Why are there no dash borders on obstacles in an area where you can't dash? Because it's super dangerous, that's why.
Yeah. Red means danger, too.
Yeah, that last one is a little farther off than the others. Do I look like the kind of guy to speedrun shit to you? Ah! No! Yeah, you gotta time the laser volleys right, and by time them right, I mean not suck dick. Yeah, just like how I'm learning to speedrun Ori and the Blind Forest, right? Whoa! Ah! There we go. I should speedrun Fate Stay Night, just the visual novel.
That's where you gotta click the go to next page button as fast as possible.
Isn't real speedrun strats to... Oh my god. I saved myself by taking damage from a laser. Otherwise I would have eaten that instant spike ball to the face.
Whew. Strategic damage tanking. Good strats. Now
nothing says good strats like stuff you can't do in Achilles mode.
Yup.
Speed read each page on stream. If I really wanted to speedrun Fate Stay Night, wouldn't the proper strat involve getting a 100% clear save file and then just skipping everything until you hit the last scene? We are unstoppable now. Mistake to ally myself with. Too late to turn back. Ready to rise. Yeah, exactly. Zed knows what I'm talking about. Fourth screen.
Yup.
Okay. But then that's not speed reading, that's vocal reading. Ah. Threading the needle on those rings is kinda tough.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
Alright. Thread those spikes, boys. Oh. Thread the needle on these orbs. Now do it with crumbling platforms.
Gets really bonkers.
Okay. This is where things get ridiculous.
Oh, it's time for the grid.
The grid. Okay. Alright.
Just looks so imposing.
There we go. That's one. That's not two. I have to do this from the beginning.
Oh. Nope.
Skeleton jokes. This game would be 90% shorter if all the cutscenes were out. If only we could be so blessed as to complete the story Travesty 3 in under 10 hours. If only we could be so blessed.
I love the DT3 speedrun thing going on. 16 and a half hours, we're getting there.
I mean, we beat the 24-hour checkpoint, so
Yeah.
that's progress. Oh, he is talking about Cage 2. I mean, I don't think it's 90%. Well, excuse me. Have you seen what I'm doing? There. And there we go.
I keep thinking of trying a speed run of this, but I know there's no way I'd have like 12 hours of time to just sit down and play the whole thing from start to finish.
I mean, I literally can't do that for reasons that are rather decisively beyond my control.
So I think now on the speedrun page there's like a segmented speedrun category.
A segmented speedrun category?
Yep. So you can just like...
So it's for cowards like me who can't deal with spending hours of my life at a time playing this game. I mean, props to Quaff and the guys. They're insane. Unfortunately, they're just sane enough to not watch this stream. Sadness. Okay, throwing the second kneel there is really difficult. Because I bonked my head, and everything went to shit. 1570. Yep. So, I had a big argument on Slack today about the pacing of a game, and an attempt to not beat that relatively dead horse at this point, because I know Skell is already trying to close the window as I'm talking about this. But long story short, it's kind of fascinating how if a game is paced quick enough, it can make people accept relatively okay things because it goes on at a fast enough clip for them to not be bored. And I had an argument with like 3 different guys. Skell was one of them, because of course it is, because he's the self-declared heel of this stream, essentially. Also, I paid him to be the self-declared heel for this stream. And we were discussing how The Story of Travesty 3 is a platformer that takes an average of anywhere from 50 to 100 hours to complete, depending on your skill ceiling. And they were like, that's too much for a game. Games shouldn't be allowed to be that long. And I'm like, why? And they were like, because I can't stand it. And there was one guy who said he had actually gone to play it after he read my thread about it. And apparently he never actually got to, like, the Zelda gate. He got aggravated with how long the game was before he finished the Mario gates.
Huh.
So he's like, the basic concept of the game should have come out by hour 1. And I'm like, I don't agree with that. Yeah, I should have probably gone down and to the right instead of trying to jump up through it. Alright. Alright, this is the last bit, I think. Shit. This is a mistake. I've pulled chaos into a future we cannot back out of. Whatever good we may have had is lost. I only want a world for us away from the humans, but it isn't that way. However...
Nice, you made it.
I don't believe there's a specific limit on certain genres and their length of gameplay.
In my opinion, it only counts like if it gets boring after a time.
I mean, yeah, the game's biggest strength is that it manages to constantly switch things up while staying within a common framework. Combine that with the multiple dips and spikes in the difficulty curve that average out to oh, fuck off, skeleton. Haha, get it? Because it's a meme game. So, this is the third king, the War Master, Maul ZX himself. What time is it? I've been streaming for 40 minutes. Expect the remaining 2 hours and 20 minutes to be against the War Master. I mean, that's basically saying I don't like the part where you jump, which seems kind of insane to me, but okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm clearly talking from biased perspective here. You did it! You beat the Edgelord. Are you surprised? Let me avoid the question by saying it doesn't matter anymore. I would argue that jumping in DT3 feels really good, and when you get the double jump, it feels even better.
It's so
you
good.
can do a lot of things with DT3's basic jump. I mean, this is coming from a guy who's trying to tell people that Ori and the Blind Forest has good controls, and they disagree with him, so, like, clearly I'm in the wrong here.
Interesting.
With this ship, I have the ability to get anything I want. Removing you and the rest of the humans from this island would be a start. I want all the cupcakes. At least 100 per day. Maul ZX needs cupcakes. We read those, secret tapes of yours. I mean, that is a point, Aether. I don't think it's very squirrely at all. It feels very smooth.
Oh yeah. Like, I've been, like, playing another platformer game, Silver Grapple it's called, and, like, after DT3 it's like, oh man, it's, like, a little slidey and I don't know what to do.
I mean, you want to talk slidey, I have a game called Dust Force. That game has slidey fucking movement mechanics, and it's kind of on purpose, because the entire deal is that you're supposed to wall jump and slide down stuff, but, like...
Yeah.
It doesn't allow for very precise jumping. It allows for it facilitates very broad strokes, which most of the levels seem to be designed around, but like it doesn't have the precision you need for single tile jumps like this game has, where you literally stand on a platform 4 pixels in width. Yes, this is the Chinese Walkmaster. Yeah, Chaos, you know this is wrong. You even stated yourself you don't want to continue. Why don't you just give up? Giving us a safe place is what I've sought after all this time. Removing humans is a way to do that. So for unexplained reasons, Warman Man over here thinks that humans are inherently threatening despite the fact that they created him. Which I find kind of fascinating. The moment you see what's essentially your god, you think, I'm gonna kill that bitch. You don't actually think it's the right way to go about it, do you? Don't pretend you understand me. You two are willing to go to extremes to save your friends, brother! How many bots did you cut down without a second thoughts? How many to get here? Admit it, Snake. You like the killing. Those aren't even remotely comparable, though. They're just bots is what you're thinking, I'm sure.
Only there was a way to do a pacifist run.
Not even... I mean, with the advent of actual fucking killer rooms, that would be a feat.
Yeah. What if Zephyr just put
Can you imagine if there were birds in every single kill room, and you could just scare away the birds and have them kill everything for you?
Yeah, you can tell him.
And you get to War Master, and it leads into a joke ending where he uses the warship to kill all the birds and then just flies away.
Zephyr would
I don't
never
have
kill
any alternatives. I have to murder humans. It's the only way I can keep myself and my unidentified others safe. It would help this plot point a lot more if you actually saw other people he wanted to keep safe. But as it stands, all we know is that he literally has an army that seems to more or less bow to his beck and whim. We've never seen anything properly humanizing, if you will, of any of the other bots. So this kind of loses its gravitas.
He needs to keep Buttface McGee's family safe and sound.
He has to keep Buttface McGee's his family safe and sound. And you killed him because he was so angry at you.
Yup.
He even wrote it on the wall with Zelda tiles. It's obvious what we should do then. He doesn't seem like that bad of a guy, but we can't stand by while he hews close to his values of robotic racism. But you don't have any abilities, boy. And Jeremy's like, nah, check this shit out. We've only got one shot at this. I have Kirby's ghost data. So Jeremy used Kirby's copy ability to store their abilities. And it's only temporary, much like Kirby's actual copy abilities. Jeremy is using the power of the Fourfall to filter them into everyone, so we get an actual proper boss fight instead of a hop-off. It changes nothing. I'm sure you've heard that I'm the quickest man alive. I don't know why, but like replacing this with minorly contextual Metal Gear quotes would probably make this cutscene much better. We've kind of sort of never been being. We have, though. We've been being exactly 1,571 times, but that's not stopped us till now.
Yup.
Alright. Program makes sure that there are no impossible scenarios. You misunderstand what that means by the program being unable to create impossible scenarios. For one, we are outside of that rule. Robots themselves, and the rule does not apply giving you no impossible scenarios. Everything that we've played so far seems to point to the absolute contrary. Thought it was for players, humans like us. You're not that special. It means the program will always find the way to keep itself running, that is all. Always present a scenario that benefits itself. It's simply up to you, us, to figure out the solution. Victory is not guaranteed, it never was. Hex is going against that programming. It was my goal to use this ship to drive away all these condors from this place. The squishies. War Master rips his face off, he's just Dr. Nefarious. Lawrence! No! Hex was Lawrence! You killed him already! By the power of Goomba stomping! You bastard! Alright, Hex had other ideas. Already too late for me to stop him. I didn't have the power to do it myself. Wait, why did War Master not have the power to stop Hex? Isn't he better at combat scenarios? Oh, at the time I no longer had control of my own forces. Even if I did, I'm not able to access those gates. That's a lot on Windows Vista. Hex's idea was to merge that creature with the warship. That creature already couldn't be stopped by normal means. With firepower that consuming the ship would give it in Hex's direction, this world would be doomed, as we experienced in Bad End. I knew that you had access to the gates. Program foresaw a problem, a function that was luckily still alive, and allowed you a way to counter the creature. He showed you these gates, things we've gone over already. We're not partners, you and I. You fulfilled all that you need to do here. I'll offer you a choice. You can turn around now, or you can die here. Can you omae wa shinderu? It doesn't matter if you're some sort of big pimpin' super dick bot. We're gonna kill you. Fight me, Snake. Here we go.
Oh man.
The Chaos War Master! Immediately go to scan. The War Master is able to employ a wide range of close-range sword attacks, which is trouble for you because he's practically immune to most of your projectiles. He's got a standard sword attack that also launches a fairly close range wave, which is much more deceptively large than it looks like. Dash, jump, and dive. Jerry, you cover a lot of space with your sword, but Claire, you have good range, keep that in mind. Definitely more to him than this. There has to be a bot so renowned for being unbeatable would have a lot more than this. Nah, dude, the logo's great. You're wrong, boy. If you made it to this and you've been doing well, thanks, Zephyr, aka my dad. I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I enjoyed making it. It was a long process, but a lot was learned. This is also my departure from Sprite Rips. I swear this time, guys. While I enjoy this type of stuff, I got a lot of other ideas I like to explore. Also, this guy's really challenging. Hope you're up for it. Understatement of the century, by the way. Like, outside the difficulty spikes from Abomination and Hex, this guy has a difficulty spike beyond that. So, let's have some fun, kids. Alright, second form. Chaos War Master, Model LX. In this form, he can hover and he'll do it very often. I recommend Claire stay active for this one since she's got a bit more maneuverability and she has a Morphball for tight bullet storms. He can spam projectiles in this form quite a bit, and he's rather scary with those projectile patterns as well, which is far I had. Learn his attacks and his openings. If he starts going crazy with attacks, keep calm and wait for moments to counter. Dev commentary is the same for all forms. If you haven't noticed yet, he telegraphs every attack before he performs them, though he does get faster the more you damage him. Understatement of the decade. There's something else I've noticed. He has a sort of super attack per form, but each of those can only be used after he charges up enough. It looks like all he has to do to charge is use his wide variety of standard attacks. This boss fight is incredible.
It really is.
And people won't understand what I mean by that, because they can't. How can you possibly understand how it feels to fight this?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, he can do a lot more. Something worth noting is that all of his fire attacks are counted as explosive damage. The biggest threat with this form is that I can see his charge attack. Super fast, leaves a bunch of fire pillars along his path, will help you be able to reliably use iframes to avoid damage. Keep their spacing in mind. Zone those corners, boy! It looks like he can do the same type of thing you two can do. This is the Virgil to end all Virgils. He'll periodically swap forms to match the situation. I'm sure he's got a limitation on when he can swap, at least I hope so. It'd suck if he started combining attacks from different forms. You don't say!
I'm sure that'll never happen.
No, why would it?
But yeah, this guy's Flame Dash, like, totally wrecked me every time on 2x speed.
I don't doubt it.
It's just like, hi, I'm in your face now.
Alright. Time for HX. I did not know this spacebar. Thank you for this random piece of trivia. I'd recommend staying away from him in this form, mainly due to his ability to call up tornadoes around him. He's immune to melee damage in this form anyways. While he doesn't spam projectiles too bad in this form, the projectiles he does have are large. He has a lot of field control in this form, though I don't feel it's as significant as his main one. Lucky for you. He's fast in this form, tends to use his own body as his weapon along with his wind attacks and blade strikes. That seeking wind orb that he summons isn't so bad until he starts covering the field in tornadoes.
Say the wind orb isn't too bad.
Boy. I think I got him to below 30. By the way, every time he does one of those like multiple form changes and super attacks, his resistances improve. There's really only one valid resistance that he will be able to hurt him with by the end of this fight. And I do believe the prime notices are at 70 and 40%, I think, which makes the third phase feel extra long for your health. Is it 30?
30%.
It's 30.
Yep.
Okay. So this is the part... Oh, also, it says determination in the bottom right corner. Before people freak the fuck out, keep in mind that the stored Travesty released I want to say a month before Undertale did? So that's pure coincidence.
Yep. It's like October 2015.
Yep.
I remember because I like kept checking the blog after beating the first 2, and I was like, "Where's 3?"
Ah. I should probably equip the energy gem.
Oh yes.
Oh shit. So, thank you everyone for teaching me that you can blow up his homing attack ball by just laying bombs everywhere.
Yep. That is a little bit of arcane knowledge. Be cool if that was like in the scan data somewhere.
Apparently there's something in the game that says that he... Okay, he's gonna do his super thing now. No? Really? I already got him below 50%, and this is on try 2.
Nice.
I'm feeling really good about this, actually.
Oh yeah. What is your opinion on the Blessed Vessel item?
I would love to use it more, but for whatever reason I have not. Oh yeah, I probably should have switched to Samus when he went airborne.
Maybe.
Just a little bit. I kind of wish this game didn't have the resistance growing parts. It'd take longer boss health bard than now boss takes half damage from everything. Boy, that's some mangled English. Kind of makes health bards pointless because staff goes down like seconds then rest in minutes. I mean, not really. If you want to think like that, then you're welcome to, but the boss gallery proves it's not the case.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there are crazy people who have figured some shit out.
You just gotta adapt. Also, have you used the charged X specials much?
Nope. I wish... I mean... Alright, come on, boy. He tried to Goomble me.
Yeah, like, my 2x speed run has taught me that X specials are pretty good in some cases.
Oh! That super attack that he gets on his second form. Also, I do believe his basic Scandia does update once you get past phase 1. He can cling to the walls too, and when you see that, he's got quite a nasty energy attack from the ceiling that he can summon. So Zephyr did provide for that. Most people don't realize that, text change.
Oh wow, it actually goes out of the box.
Yep.
I don't think I ever scanned him outside of the first 4 forms. I was like, okay, got it. Let's kick some butt.
I mean, I did because he had a different ability, and I'm like, that's not normal.
I think I just chalked it up to like, oh, I must have missed that part.
Oh, jeez. I forgot he can do that in the middle of that. Ah. Last health, boy. Is your English textbook perfect circa 1764? Spacebar, what are you talking about? I don't understand these words. And that's not because of my ability to disability. Got it. So, thankfully, in normal mode with all power-ups... Ah! Meanie.
Yeah, this is definitely the part of the game where if you've been, like, slacking on collecting items, it gets really, really tough.
I mean, what's it called? Oh shit.
Nightmare mode.
That's what nightmare mode, that's what the speedruns have taught me. The difference between
Yep.
19 and 20 health bar, 19 and 20 heart containers is a massive difference.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm doing better than I expected against War Master, but I know that that's a trap, because it gets harder and harder to do well. Oh god. Oh, this is the worst. I'm hiccuping and my eyes are tearing up, something I do not need at this point in time.
Nope.
This is the worst. No, stop it, body. Ah.
You must be under perfect conditions to beat this guy.
You must be this tall to ride the War Master roller coaster. There we go. Ah! I thread the needle there real good. Yeah. Nothing feels better than Warp balling under his third sword wave. It's real fun. Ah, shit. Ah, no, you can't do that. You're too close. Christ. People sound different when they have different genders. Consider me shook. Shit. Getting the timing down to do Jerry's length sword dash dancing is precise.
Oh yeah.
Because if you're not careful, he can just shoot it backwards. And you're like, that's not fair. And it's like, that's the thing we gotta deal with.
War Master has excellent reaction times.
Enough to be able to shoot backwards without changing the position of his body. That's real big. Eh.
But yeah, some people like swear by Blessed Vessel for taking advantage of his super and fire form.
I mean, I think I saw Brian do that, and it's an idea I am heavily considering.
Oh yeah. And that turned out to be like the winning move on my run too, at 2x speed. I was like so excited when he did that with under 10% of his life. I was like, oh my god, free!
Whew. This is the part where you hear nothing but elbow grunts.
Do you have most of the equipment on you at this point?
I have every single piece. I made sure of that.
Oh nice. Super 100%. I always like neglect to get the internet's drops ones and that
I
kind of
remember in
stuff.
my first run, I got everything except the Blessed Dagger, and I'm like, wait, but Klonoa used to sell that, and he died. Where do I get it from? Guess where I ended up having to find it?
In the town
The...
somewhere.
No, it's not in the town.
Oh.
It's not sold there. I ended up going to the vendor at Begonia Temple.
Oh wow.
Yeah. All for the sake of making sure I had everything I needed.
That is crazy how Klonoa dying is so effective like that.
Ah, no!
Oh no. Double dash.
I haven't actually seen him use his third doodly, have I?
Nope.
That feeling when you get shook by the big ball and oh jeez. It's kind of funny how there's like no real reason why some bots are characters they're sprites of, and then some bots are I'm War Master the Donut Steel. I mean, that is indeed a minor contradiction. But if you're playing this game, and this isn't a defense of it at all, mind, I don't think it's really at your, it's really your priority to think about. Sorry for all you distorted travesty lore masters out there.
The Chaos Lore Master.
Is that the fifth secret boss?
That would be quite a fight. You gotta like answer once
It's like the Trivia Lord but serious.
Yeah, if you miss even one question, you die.
Ah, shit. Who's I.O.? Yeah. I don't know how I avoided that, but I'm not complaining. I still died at the end. I've barely cracked... I haven't cracked 30% yet, have I?
Don't think so.
Oh boy! This is the real Distorted Travesty 3. Forget the past 50 hours, even though that was also really difficult.
I've seen people jokingly say this entire game is just training for the War Master.
But when you think about it, are they wrong?
Nope, not at all. It's all connected.
Shit.
That's what makes this guy so wonderful. Just watching it, it's like, yeah, it's kind of cool. But like, playing all the lead up to it, it's like, I know what I must do.
I mean, it becomes even more ridiculous if you did what I did and started from the very beginning. Shit, he did a double dash. He did a Mario Kart double dash. The strongest of techniques.
It's so strong.
Shit. You know, I know what would be great. Oh my god, he shot out 2 tornadoes at once. Just one right after the other. Ah, I'm getting closer. But that's the trap, right?
Yep.
Do you think this fight would be easier or harder if you had access to your Distorted Travesty 1 moveset harder easily? Because you have too much shit to use in DT1. And you can't wave of awesome your way to victory.
But on the other hand, you have that many more tools to totally abuse some with it.
And the game proceeds to run at snail's pace. The true Distorted Travesty experience. Pausing every 5 seconds. Ah, shit, the fucking ice rain. So, the way the scan data is written, it feels like... Hold on. I'm almost dead. Ah, come on! He dashed across the entire screen, left fire pillars everywhere, and immediately chained into a stupor. Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Like, this is what the game's been building up to. At least up to this point. I can't speak for the content I haven't seen yet.
Me neither.
Secrets. The power of pelting with lemons. Yeah, just let it sit. Shit. Ah, he did it again.
Did he do the dash into super combo?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The slowest fireball of all time.
I love the slowest fireball attack.
No one sees it coming.
It really messes you up sometimes.
I have no idea how to deal with the, like, fast ice rain shit from LX. It fucks me up every time. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's hit round one. Shit. Ah! Tornado burst right next to me. Ah! Should you just try a morph ball between the shots in his DX super attack? Where he makes all the projectiles come down from the screen?
Oh yeah.
The fire does damage. Thank you, spacebar.
People die when they are killed.
Oh boy. And he's gonna shift. Yep. I wonder if I'm actually gonna have it happen. The achievement for this fight.
Oh man, I hope so.
I mean, it's tradition. Okay, there we go. He's doing his super.
It's only fair.
Dude. This guy... Okay. The super? Wait. He decided to wait to do it.
Huh. Sometimes it depends if he's like in the middle of an attack chain or not.
Nah.
I got like a little too intimate with this guy's patterns at 2 times speed.
I don't doubt it. I somehow dodged that by not morph falling. Don't ask how. I'm just as mystified.
Nice.
Ah, shit. Shit. Like, I know he's gonna do it. Okay. Almost at 30.
Oh, man.
God damn you. I hit him. He's at 30. I forget how this attack goes. Shit. I'm out of elemental energy. Ah! I hit him down to 20.
Nice.
Let's go, boys. What time do we got? Hour 17? That's like what? 40 minutes? About what I expected, to be honest. Oh boy. Let's go again.
This boss definitely gives you that one more try mentality.
I mean, like, how many tries is one more enough? Because I spent 300 in my first run through of this game. That's 10% of all my deaths.
Yep. This guy made me die like 500 times at 2 times speed.
Understandable.
Yep. Rivaled only by Sephiroth of all things.
Yeah. Lemons. The War Master's one true weakness. Yeah, I did that dash dance thing with Girmjum.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I want to kind of preserve hearts right now, so I'm kind of using arrows to pick him off during the second phase.
Oh, yeah. Hearts are very important.
Like, Belmont hearts, not...
Yeah. Heart energy.
Ah! No, I think he's talking about Destroyed Travesty 3 Sephiroth, silly.
Yep.
There we go. You
Let me
forgot he
tell
was
ya.
a boss in this game, didn't you, Zed?
Like, that guy actually, like, hurt my fingers for a while after trying him. Just parry, attack, parry, attack, parry, attack.
Oh! Wait! Did you see that?
Hmm.
He Koopa stomped me, but I was in the middle of a dash, so it didn't hurt.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Yup.
I literally got my cake and ate it.
Nice. I guess it just checks if it hits your hitbox regardless if you're invulnerable or not. Achievement broken.
You can do a no-hit run all achievements get.
Yeah.
But you still have to take some deaths. Golden Bow is so good. People underestimate it, and like, for a guy like me who tries to play for safety above most other things in this game, it's one of the best weapons, because it's great for War Master, it's great for Abomination. That's like 2 out of the 3 duders right there. What am I doing shooting at ZX with missiles? Christ. Ilvo, please. This fight gives you such a huge amount of overwhelming, like, input that most people probably shatter.
Oh yeah. Like, I tried showing this boss to someone and like explain it, and it's
like,
madness.
I could probably make an entire thread discussing what exactly all of his attacks are, and people would be like, "That's not a possible boss. No person can deal with that." And I'm like, well. That's what they said about Virgil 3 and DMC 3. Not really. That short dive. There we go. Oh! I morphed up too fast. I forgot about the shockwaves from the ground. Hurts.
But yeah, you know this guy's serious business when he has his own entire health bar dedicated to him.
Why did I do that? Whimpers of cowardice as I continue to smash my face into the War Master. Do I expect to finish this guy this stream? Fuck no. Not even close.
Yeah, he takes a while.
I don't know how I did that, and I don't care. Oh, good. Just what I needed in the middle of the fight. A strike chain.
Good old strike chain method. What if that actually like pulled you towards him and just forced you to take contact damage?
Oh god, don't even, like, joke about that.
That would be brutal.
You pull it out, he reaches it, grabs it, and tugs you towards him.
Get over
Get into
here.
my hurt box, boy.
I think we need this interaction now.
Oh, is it gone? No, it's not. PM before 1600? Wishful thinking. Ah, he did it again! The double charge.
Oh no. He seems to love using that.
Ah! Getting tagged by tornadoes. Did I bring him down below 30? Yes, I did! I didn't need to take that damage. Oh, that was stupid! Ah, the pillar he made when he explodes came out faster. Gone below 20. God damn
Nice.
it. Ugh.
You're getting there. Oh yeah, that pillar.
What do you do against a man gifted with such godlike ability that he can do something as terrifying as spawn ropes from a ceiling? I'm running out of dashes. Ah. Shit. Damn it! Didn't even get him down below 30. Oh. But I am consistently getting him below 50%, which I don't know if that's something to be proud of or not.
That's pretty good. So what's like the scariest form for you?
FX. Easily.
Oh yeah. Fire dashes are too strong. I'd say for me it's like almost the tie between him and green form. I just call them my colors because I'm a pleb.
That's fine. Ah, bitch. Okay, thirst. No! Don't get hit by that. That's bad medicine. Sometimes the background flickers and it's distracting.
Oh yeah, that happens like every 10%.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think that's just like some visual indication of like you're reaching the new threshold of health.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yup.
That's a neat detail that I never noticed.
It's like its circuits are linked to the background machinery somehow.
I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. It's time. It's about to die time. Can I at least get you a 30? Yes, I can. Ah! The ship gets sad and flickers. He's plugged himself into the mainframe. It's a computer within a computer. I don't know why I switched to Claire when I wanted to switch to Mega Man. Woo! From point blank! No chill effects! Shit, I'm a awful health threshold for the second phase. Eh. No. Again. I'm at 1592. It's fine. Beggars can't be choosers. Damage is damage. Progress is progress. Every time I get baited by the ground shockwaves on his ceiling crash. That sounds cool enough to be an attack name, right? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Have you ever imagined this fight if he put Model PX in there as well?
I mean, the problem with that is that he can't do that because that's already an OC Donut Steal in Central City.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Shit! I'm taking so many hits from HX. Ah, that super dash gets you every time.
That would be wonderful if it had all the wacky forms.
All the ZX forms, like fucking, what is it called? Totally not racist stereotype Native American wolf and gay flower. My favorite characters. Dude, that game's magical. That game's so underrated. Its dub is terrible. I love it.
I love that game. Just have the little electric hedgehog come out and roll all over the field. Or the guitar playing. I forgot what animal it was based off of, but yeah. He had a guitar and raised zombies.
buckshot's a moose. Really? Are you sure about that? Ah! Air dashed into the wrong direction. He's gonna stop me, kids. Sorry, I need to give myself a little bit of a calm down because like that salt's flowing like real thick through my veins. We were both wrong. It's a gazelle. Fuck this whole world. Every time!
Makes it more extreme.
I mean, it is Mega Man ZX. What do you expect?
Yup. We need more of those obscure letters.
Poor little Q. Yeah, the gravity wells just travel way too slow to be useful against HX.
Oh yeah.
Running out of missiles. Oh, I don't know how I did that. Oof.
Let's see.
It hurts. It hurts real bad.
Ooh, that dash through the guy when he's doing the dash. Very cool.
Are you gonna... Nope.
That's the other thing I love the most about War Master. Every so often you get those dodges that make you feel like a badass.
Ah! Rude boy. Go back to your rude hotel. Shit, now he's immune to shot. Can't do that for too long, running out dashes! Ah, he did the double shift.
Oh no.
No one ever expects the second swallow.
Yeah, it's kind of mean because like the fire pillars cover up his sprite a bit so you don't really see the tell. And then suddenly he's coming at you at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Or in your case, 2,000,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's even more undodgeable there.
Dude!
At some points, I just had to like rely on vague assumptions of what he might do next.
I'm just shaking my controller in rage because it's just like you keep fucking up and you know it's your fault, but you can't stop fucking up. Because you haven't ascended that particular little slice of heaven that you need to hit. Fuck's sake. Needing too many hits at the beginning of this fight. Yo, all these fucking projectiles. Oh, he tried to Goomba Stomp. It's always the... I think there's one problem attack with HX that I have, and it's when he, like, preps his, dash into, body projectile tornado shit.
Oh, yeah. That gets pretty mean.
Ah, you bastard! No! Getting hit by slashes I shouldn't be getting hit by. Come on, get it together, Ilvo. No, you don't! Second desperation attack, let's go.
Oh, man.
And I immediately dodge most of the desperation attack, only to immediately dash into the flame tornado combo and just lose a quarter of my life bar.
Oh.
Bad endo. Oh, he switched and I didn't even notice. Jesus Christ, talk about cornered. Ah. With his shield firing off individual bullets on the right, a wall of fucking ice platforms falling down on the ceiling to the right, and him diving down and using that fucking shockwave.
Oh, wow.
That's check and mate at the same time. So you're checking me out, huh? And that you wanna mate. Oh my god, that fucking scene from, of all things, Xavier Renegade Angel is legendary, to say the least.
That sounds great.
It's so dumb. That claw just to keep my charge. Ease! I don't know why I'm yelling the letter E, but it felt appropriate. Yup, that's 1600. I mean, this is a surprise to absolutely no one.
I thought you were gonna say the
I'm
game.
just shooting a bunch of arrows into his tippy toes.
Yeast.
Skell's holding down the heel front very well. I mean, like, I would not mind streaming a Yes game. Those games are great.
That's cool because a bunch of them are releasing onto Steam and PS4 now.
I mean, yeah. Shit! No! That feeling when you get tagged twice by the same exact attack. You thought it would disappear because you got hit by it, right? That's what a silly neophyte like you thinks. Unlike me, an intellectual, says the War Master. Now, if you excuse me, I'm just gonna commit genocide again. Because that's what feels good. No, you monster! Damn it, I was doing so well!